Trent Williams.
Yeah.
Best guess, will he be on the practice field tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'm going to say not tomorrow. No. I think he will be there for week 1, but I don't think he'll be there tomorrow. According to ESPN, and, who knows what their motivation for putting this out or where they're hearing this from, but according to ESPN, Trent Williams is reportedly a serious threat to miss games this season. Williams is extremely happy about how the contract negotiations have gone, and he continues to hold out. That was reported yesterday. So do I think he'll be there tomorrow? No. I think he'll be there before week 1. They'll wait to the last minute, but I don't think he's going to be there tomorrow. What do you think?
I don't think he's going to be there tomorrow either, but he may be there for the week 1 game. This is, I think, how it could work. Like during the regular season, he often doesn't practice on Wednesdays anyway. That's the vet day for him. He'll practice on Thursdays. And that's it. Maybe he does the walkthrough the next day. So this week, the Wednesday practice is on Thursday because they're playing on Monday instead of Sunday. So the day that Williams generally would practice would be Friday. So it seems like if they can get him on the field for Friday, they can say, hey, look, it's business as usual. I mean, he wouldn't have been practicing anyway. It's Trent Williams. He's the best. He can roll out of bed and be the best. Maybe that's all true. So I'm thinking Friday is the sort of deadline. And if he's not out there Friday, that's a bad sign. And it's looking like the Niners didn't come correct and that Trent Williams is, I'm not going to say stand on business because I don't want to use too many cliches back to back to back, but stand on business. Damn, I said it.
Yeah, you had to.
I had to.
Here's another question for you, Grant. Let's say he does show up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, right? They practice Saturday and would play on Monday.
Yeah.
Let's say he does practice Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's 3 practices to prepare himself for an NFL game. Now, this is a Hall of Fame left tackle, no doubt, first ballot. Is that really enough practice even for him? Is that enough practice?
No. And again, I feel like the Niners dragging their feet with this stuff, if they just end up giving him exactly what he wants right at the deadline, like they did with Ayuk, it's like, well, I guess you made it dramatic and it was cool for the content creators to talk about for a while, but are you going to have a slow start to the season because of this? Because Bosa had a slow start last year and he talked about it. He had three sacks through the first 8 games and then he picked it up. I mean, what if Ayuk has that same experience or Trent Williams? Like, does that mean you're going to lose to the Jets week 1? Because when the schedule came out, we all thought you were going to win that game. So I don't know. The 2 times the Niners made it to the Super Bowl, they started out hot. 2019, they were 8-0. 2023, they were 5-0, and they got the number 1 seed. Starting slow and trying to catch up, they can do it, but they haven't ever gotten to the Super Bowl that way. So kind of important.
Yeah, Trent Williams on 3 days of practice is better than Jalen Moore with a whole offseason, but it's not going to be the Trent Williams that we're become accustomed to. I'm just guessing. It doesn't seem like that's enough time to get him ready for the season. Now, I mean, are we dismissing these ESPN reports like too easily as well? Like they're talking about he might miss games.
No, I believe it. I just think that the Niners can't let that happen. They know what he wants, and they'll ultimately will give it to him. I mean, that's what happened with Ayuk, right? It was like, here's 26. No, I want 30. The Niners like, no, we won't give you that. 4 months later. Okay, here it is.
Yeah.
So with Trent, I mean, he wants, I want to be the highest paid left tackle and I want guaranteed money this year, next year. And I was like, no. And then it's like 3 days before the season. Okay, here you go. Why don't you just cut out the rigmarole, the yada, 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 and just get it done? We all know you're going to cave. Just do it. You're all in for this season. You have to sacrifice certain things for the future. We get it, man. We support it. Go all in. Do your freaking thing, dude. Like, don't sacrifice September to try to pretend like you're tough negotiators when you're not.
Yeah, and the reality is as good as Brandon Ayuk is, he's not nearly as crucial to the team's success as Trent Williams. And I would assume Kyle Shanahan, John Lynch, and those guys know that Trent Williams is probably the MVP on this team. If it's not Brock Purdy on the offense, it's Trent Williams, I would imagine. I think Trent Williams is the most important player on this offense. He makes the team go. You look at statistically, Brock Purdy without Trent Williams is not good statistically. Christian McCaffrey has one less yard per carry before contact when Trent Williams is not on the field. I think Kyle Shanahan, John Lynch gotta realize how important Trent Williams is to this team. And if they were willing to make this happen last minute for Brandon Ayuk, you would think they would do it for Trent Williams. So that's why I think
Exactly.
he'll be there. Yeah.
Because if they don't get Trent Williams, done before the season and it lingers and they play week 1 without him and lose, I don't think fans are going to be really happy. They're just going to look so incompetent. Like, wait, why did you lose this game? I mean, you worked so hard to get Brandon Ayuk back and have the whole team here, but you didn't have the left tackle, and so the offense scored 17 points and you lost? And Brock Purdy got hit 16 times? Like, what are you talking about? How did this happen? So it's like they can't chance it. They don't know what would happen to their quarterback against that excellent defense without their only good offensive lineman on the field. Like, something really bad could happen. They can't risk it. I just don't see it happening because it would just be too easy for someone like me to really criticize them for that. Too easy.
And I mean, I'm sure they're aware last year they were what, 0-3 without Trent Williams. So, I mean, I'm sure they don't want to go into this game. Just
get it done today. What are you waiting for? You know you're going to give him what he wants.
Right.
He's not going to wait. He's not going to meet you in the middle. He's not. He's going to sit out games and you're going to lose those games. And then his position's only going to get stronger. So do it now.
Do it now. And then also draft a tackle next time. You have an opportunity.
Like, nothing against Renardo Green, but you could have had leverage here. You could have had protection from Ayuk and Trent with your first 2 picks.
You could have had what is his name? DeJuan Jones instead of the tight end you just released.
That's correct. Shady Luke says, is Trent playing week 1? Good questions. My Rhino says, hoping Ricky will come out for Monday Night Football, get ovation, and maybe join captains for coin flip. That would be great. I would love to see. I mean, God, can you imagine the first press conference he gives? Man.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
Noe GQ Pena says, hey, Grant, do you like Niners theme fan caves? Sure.
Like a man cave? Is that what you're
With
saying?
the Niners theme?
Yeah. Do it.
Sure. Why not? I don't have one, but I respect that you do. Or if you do, I do respect it.